Scorpio, I'm Anisha and this is your tarot reading for May 2018. Yes, I know it's long overdue. I received lots and lots of emails. I received lots of YouTube comments asking me why is it that I call myself Tarot by Anisha when I'm doing astrology videos. Point. There's really been no particular reason as to why it is that I haven't gotten down to doing tarot videos. I mean, primarily it was I couldn't just figure out the camera angles, I couldn't figure out the cameras. And then at some point of time, I just couldn't figure out the format. Then at some point of time, I felt it's something really personal, I don't know whether I'm ready to share it. So it just carried on, and then I think at one point I did feel it's something which is, I feel so strongly about that I should be sharing it with all of you. And yes, I received some horrible hate mail as well. So I do hope that you like this reading. I do hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy reading. I do look forward to positive feedback. And let's see, Scorpio, what is it that Tarot has for you in the month of May? Scorpios, a time to stop crying over spilt milk, a time to stop pining about something that you have lost, a time to stop looking over your shoulder and walking, a time to let bygones be bygones. You've come a long way, Scorpios, whether they're hurts, rejections, failures, disappointments. You are literally it's a new transformative cycle for you. And May is a month where it's literally like you've taken baby steps and you've reached over here. You're exploring, you're experimenting, you're looking at things, and it's time to finally shut the door, nicely put a lock on it and keep it on a side. Tarot this month also for you is about, it indicates a time wherein you could be sabotaging your own happiness. It's not someone or a situation that is stopping you from doing something, but it seems that you have tied yourself up and you're refusing to see a situation or you're refusing to do anything about it. And it's like I tie my hands behind my back and then I say, oh, I can't dance. Well, I need to be opening myself up. So a lot of this strife, a lot of the inability to reach a specific goal seems to be self-created. It seems to be a lot of stuff that you strongly feel about, that you can't do it, there's failure, there's rejection, there are too many negative analysis which say that why is it that you can't do it. And I think it's very, very important that if you're unsure and if you're insecure about your ability to really put yourself out there, is to get yourself skilled more. Why don't you work more harder? Why don't you get more trained? Why is it that if there is something that you feel or that you're not really ready enough to, whether it is publishing a book or whether it is getting your music out or whether it is having whatever, your pet project or something that you're passionate about out, why don't you get some help? You can have an editor's help, you can have someone's perspective, you can have someone take a look at the book. Maybe you need to be really practicing well as far as your music is concerned. Maybe you really need to be amongst people who are already working, who are already doing this, or who have already achieved and reached that far. Maybe you need to be amongst them and need to be seeing as to what is it that really makes them successful, what is it that really makes them put themselves out there. Maybe not maybe, but I do know that there's hours and hours of hard work behind what may just seem like a 20-minute of a performance. It's Scorpios, there is, I think for a lot of you also, May is a month where you have sort of put your naiveties and you've put your, I would say vulnerabilities also on a side. I think this is the month where, like I said, the transformation is also because you have sort of put the rose colored glasses on a side, and though there may be twinges of regret or of now and then wanting to sort of see or look over your shoulder, but you are definitely not a fool. You're that naivety is not there, or you're not just saying that you've done this. You have learned that this is if should I walk that side, this is what it brings me. And in some cases, you know that it brought you pain or it brought you hurt, and you don't want to walk, or even if you do, you know the consequences. So you are no longer this person who's walking into a thing and saying that, okay, I can stroll into, nothing will happen, it's all right. No, there are consequences, and you have been through those consequences, so you are more aware now. There does seem to be some kind of an information, Scorpios, that you seem to be waiting for. Either it's some news that you're waiting for, or you're waiting for someone else to take a decision. I think in a way you seem to have literally put your own life at pause. It seems that till the time the person doesn't decide in which direction the person wants to go, you're not going to be deciding. Your core card is, it's a lovely card, Scorpios. It speaks about victory. It speaks about winning over yourself. It says that, you have, the challenges are not new for you. You have been here. You have, you've dealt with this before. And you just, I think, the only way to be living or to be only way to be going through it is to be dealing with it. So if you are, if it's a certain life situation, or if it's a life phase that you are in, rather than sort of I would say put everything on a pause and let someone else decide for you, you need to be making an effort to not just overcome your challenges, because you know the consequences. You've been through the fire, right? You've been there as to what it is, but now you need to be deciding for yourself, what is it that you want? Where is it that you want your life to be going? Happiness or success? Everything has a price attached to it. Which is it? Which direction is it that you want to go? And whichever direction that you choose, like I said, there is victory. It speaks about a positive outcome. So you just need to sort of internalize. You need to be going on inside yourself. You need to be, like I said, think less from the heart and more from the mind. I normally say the opposite, but I would say now is a time where you really need to be taking a calculated risk. You need to be seeing the durability or the sustenance of what it is that you plan to do ahead. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Scorpios. I would love it if you can subscribe and like my channel. I do look forward to getting your feedback on the tarot reading. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.